welcome back to my channel. I know, it's been a hot minute. I haven't posted anything on YouTube for ages. But do you know what? Life just got on top of me and I wasn't really motivated. I was losing motivation and I don't know, a lot was going on. Anyway, I'm back now and I am definitely going to be producing more and more content for you guys. And I'm aiming to get a video out every week. So let's just see, fingers crossed we can do that. But yeah, so today's video is just going to be a look on the facial makeup thing that I've got going on. Facial makeup thing that I've got going on. Okay, yeah, so it's going to be about the... I was about to say facial makeup again. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? So, today's video is going to be a look on the makeup that I've done here today. What are we waiting for? Let's get into the video. So, I'm going to start by taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown. It's not focusing, but anyway, I take that and then I take my angled brush. This is just a Zoeva 317 and I'm going to do my eyebrows. And then just go up like that at the front. Now, eyebrows are really people's personal preference. I always do it a bit different, so today I've just kept it really natural, really sharp. And that's one eyebrow done. Now you can see the difference between this eyebrow and that eyebrow. So now I'm just going to go ahead and do the other side. And I'm going to use the Rimmel Instant Anti-Age Eraser in the shade Light with my Sigma Flat Definer E15 brush, and it looks like this. This is really a really great brush because it really gets you to define the shape. It's got a nice precision tip on it, and I don't want a lot of product on. I want just about that much. And what I like to do is place it up, not a lot of product, just gently, and keep pulling downwards. Don't scrape across because that's how you have a lot more product on your brown and it's harder to manage. Now when I get to this bit I like to carve just because it's easier for the shape, just like that. So we want to go in with a Real Techniques Beauty Blender. Now I like to wet my beauty blenders, so I'm just going to go and do that and I'll be back. Just going to get this end of it and then we're going to pat into our eyes. And just sort of blend it and soften it out a bit. Okay, so we're going to start off by doing the eyes now, and we're going to use the Naked Heat palette, and I'm going to use a shade Low Blow, which is just this one here, and I'm taking the Sigma E45 brush, which is a tapered blending brush, and then just work it into my outer crease and then bringing it in slightly. Okay, and then we're going to take the Sigma E40 brush, and that's more of a bigger, fluffier blending brush, like this, with no product on it, and we're going to look down and blend at the top, going up, and the same on the inner corner, and then work your brush downwards and just blend it all in, all over your eyes. So it's a Morphe palette in 350, and I'm going to take this, and this is all like brown shades, so if you can see it's like cools, neutrals and a bit of browns with one or two glitters in it. So I'm going to take this terracotta-y brown sort of shade just here, and I'm taking the same tapered blending brush, the E45 by Sigma, and again I'm going to focus it in the same point in the crease and work it inwards. Okay, so now I'm going to take the same blending brush, which is the Sigma E40 from earlier, no product on it, and blend.
Now this one you want to sort of remain in the crease, but just blend it in ever so slightly. Just to eliminate any harsh lines.
Okay, and then what I'm going to do is take the same Morphe palette, but use this shade here, which is sort of similar to that one there, but it's just got a bit more of a warmer, deeper tone into it. Take the same tapered blending brush, which was the E45 by Sigma, and again work that out into the outer to middle crease. Okay, and now I'm going to use the Sigma E36 blending brush, and this is a very precise, small blending brush. What I'm going to do, okay, then I'm going to take my Urban Decay Born to Run palette, like this, and I'm going to use the shade Punk, which is a very dark brown, and work it into the crease.
Because this brush is so precise, you can really get into the socket and the crease. So I want to take this from the outer middle crease, but then also just bring it in with the whatever's remaining on my brush to the inner.
Then we're going to take the tapered blending brush, which is the E45, like this, and go in with the Zoeva Cocoa Blend palette, and I'm going to take the shade freshly toasted, which is just this one here. So it's more like a terracotta-y, and work that into the outer crease just there, and blend inwards, and keep going.
Okay, so now I want to blend out all the product like so, with no product on it, and this is again is the E40.
And then I'm going to take a bit of my Revolution Conceal and Define in the shade C8. And this is where we're going to do the cut crease. Okay, so once you've done that, I want to take the James Charles Morphe palette. I'm going to take the shade Wig, which is a glittery gold, just there. 260 brush by MAC, I think it is. Just to fill you in, because it did cut out. I was at the point where I was putting the glitter on, so once I did that, I went in with a tapered blending and put more product, the same colour that we put in earlier, the dark brown, into the inner and outer corner, and a little product there with the same colour that we used earlier on, and blended it out. And I just put some liner on, and that's it. Oh, and I also put some highlighter on the So now what I'm going to do, just because I want something to prime my face, I'm going to use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer, which is a primer and moisturiser in one, and it looks just like this. This is a really good product, guys. Like, the texture, it's just really good. And we're going to work it into our skin. Okay, so we want to conceal our under eyes. Now, normally I do it with like orange concealer if I'm having a bad day, and if I've got a lot of baggage and dark circles. Today, they are there, but they're not as prominent. So what I'm going to do is go in with a shade that matches my skin tone, and then just conceal it. And then later on, I'm going to go in with a light concealer to really highlight the area. So the concealer that I'm going to be using today is the MAC Studio Finish in NW30. Yeah, so it's a really nice creamy sort of texture, and I've had this for ages. Probably shouldn't be using it because it's that old, but we're going to go with the flow. And then really go in the under eye. Okay, and now what we want to do is use a beauty blender again, and then just softly blend that in. Okay, you can also use this concealer to conceal any spots or something that you may have. Now I've got a few marks just there, and I'm going to use that to conceal those. Okay, now we've done that. I normally used to use like a cream contour. However, I'm not going to do that today. I want it to be sort of naturally contoured. So I'll go in with a powder contour at the end. So, now I am going to go in with my Revolution Conceal and Define in the shade C8 and conceal. Okay, and then we're going to take the Beauty Blender, and don't blend it all in, because what we want to do is keep that there just to bring it out, so we're not losing all the product into our skin. But we just want to ever so softly blend that out. Now can you see how you can see that it's still there? I haven't fully blended anything out, and if I really wanted to I could get it blended really into my skin. So then I'm going to go in with my foundation, and it's going to be the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the shade 525, along with my Estee Lauder Double Wear in the shade 33W2 Cashew, and I'm going to start working it into my skin. Okay, so now my base is on. I did actually go in with a bit of Huda Beauty as well, just over the top, because those two shades were a bit light for me. I've used the shade Brown Sugar. Okay, the next thing I want to do is go in with my Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder. And it looks like this, and it's in the shade Banana Bread. So it looks like that. And go in and set it under your eyes. Contour kit in medium to tan, and it looks like this, and the shades are like that. I usually go in with this shade, mixed with that shade, and a tad of that shade. My Hoola Benefit, and my angled brush is the MAC 126, I don't know, but it's an angled contour brush by MAC. So you want to suck in your teeth, mouth, just so you can get that little bit of a chisel there. Don't go in harsh like that, just go in softly. You got more control. Okay, then we want to stick some eyelashes on. So I can either go TL2. Okay, so now we've put the lashes on. This is what they look like. Okay, so now just for the under eyes, all I did is take the shade from the Born to Run palette, the same as what we did in the crease earlier, which was Punk, right on the outer to inner, and I need more there. And then I took the same gold that I used on my lids, just on the inner tear duct, and then out into the middle of the under of my eye. A Beauty 3D highlighter palette, and I'm going to use the shade, so I'm going to use the shade Tarty. As you can see, so I've hit pan on it because I absolutely love it, on my cheekbones, on the top of my lip, and down the bridge of my nose, just ever so slightly. Then I want to take my MAC loose highlighter in Golden Bronze, so it looks like that. It's very, very messy, so be careful with this when you open it. And it looks like that, if you can see. Okay guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope that you could subscribe to my channel, like and comment in the box below on whatever you want to see next, and also don't forget to share. share, share, share. And I'll see you in my next video. Thanks guys.